Welcome back, friends. I'm Mellow7, and this is Rimworld Alpha 17 with our Goblin save, and it has been forever since I played this. It's been about 10 days since I last recorded everything, so I'm not sure I remember what was going on. I hope that I didn't stop playing because there was some horrible thing about to happen that I'm not going to remember. I'm looking to make sure there's no raids floating around on the edges here. I should have gone back and watched the last episode, but that's no guarantee because I usually play for a few minutes after each episode, just trying to work our way through, some of the boring day-to-day stuff. But I don't see anything. So I guess we'll continue. I did add some mods, but I didn't think to make sure they were enabled before coming in. One of which was supposed to let me rename the animals, but I don't see that that's an option in here. I just spent a couple minutes looking at it, so entirely possible they're not added in, but I will explore that more between episodes. I did add some additional races as well. Again, I don't know that we'll see those. We already have the our communities, built when we started the game, so probably not going to see too much of that stuff, but we'll just have to see. So solar flare's ending. Okay, we're getting all of our should get our cooler back here. It's good because it was getting to be a little bit warm in there. I'm not sure why. There we go. So we'll get our temperatures back down. That will help. We do have a lot of cloth and stuff down here. Okay, working our way through some stuff. Let's see what type of, what our bills look like here. So we've got pants and t-shirt. We're just about done with those. We've got plenty of parkas and dusters, although some of those may be dead man's and those will get recycled. But it looks like for the moment we're probably doing okay with clothing. I'm thinking what we're going to need to do if... Oh, what are we researching? Machine production. We have packaged survival meals. What I'm thinking we need to do is probably start making packaged survival meals, and we probably need to grow more. That's kind of my thought. I'm wondering if maybe we want to just kind of, plant a bunch more corn somewhere. Although, let's see, what time of year is it? We're April, May. We're in fall. We probably don't have time. Charmer has developed a health condition, heart attack. Okay. No, Charmer. Can we have somebody... I wonder if we can have somebody fix that. Let's check Charmer, social, training, needs, health. He's in a lot of pain. I'm not sure if we can do anything about that. Let's see if he goes into a bed. Can we have somebody with either... There we go. Have you already take care of that? That is his job after all. Take care of our animals. Okay. That is, I believe, part of that new mod. And, well, it didn't quite work the way we wanted it to right away. But let's check, see what our other bills going on. We have some decorative urns we're working on. Some pottery, then some large rugs. We do make yayo and panoxycillin forever. We will make stone blocks up to 500. We don't have a lot right now. And Charmer died because of the heart attack. All right. We just didn't get to him fast enough. Now, I think one of the things we were supposed to be able to do was to be able to make animal beds medical as part of this as well. And it doesn't look like that's an option. I thought we'd also be able to claim individual ones for animals, but maybe that those are options. Let's go ahead and see options, mod settings. The allow tool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it in there. So, anyway, I guess I'll have to do some more research and see what's going on with that. See if there's some conflicts or something with it. In the meantime, Scarlett's having a bad day, of course. Needs cooked cannibalism, feeling terrible, tired, butchered human-like. Okay. That's fine. We have a lot, unfortunately, of cooked cannibalism that's going to happen. Because we have a lot of people to eat. So we'll just have to live with that. We do have... Oops. Oh, that's why. We have a new person. That was what it was. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at Barga. Barga flipped, and that means I need to figure out where my subscriber list is. Wait for that to come up here. We'll take a look at Barga real quick here. Why does that not survive? Interesting. I've been building some equations into my Excel spreadsheet, but they don't survive saving. I bring it back up and it's defaulted, so I have a random list, but that random list stops being random as soon as I save it and close it. So let me type real fast here, and we will get... Now, you know what? I was playing Battle Brothers last night, so I had a list already, but the next person on the list that I haven't used was Joseph Sorge. So Joseph Sorge, welcome to the game. Let's go ahead and add you in here. Joseph Sorge. I'm gonna go Sorge, but let me know if I'm saying that wrong, Joseph. Welcome to the game. So let's go to minimize that, and you are female. Sorry, it is what it is. Let's go work. Joseph. Oh, that's right. I've already looked at this. Essentially, you're going to haul, clean, and then craft. So between smoke leaf and stones, we got plenty of crafting that needs to happen. So we're going to go ahead and run with it like that, I think is the plan anyway. Anyway, we're going to need next season probably to grow a lot more food if we're going to start moving, right? Because we're going to need to be able to take food with us, and that means food that's going to last more than 3 days, which is all the meals last right now. So I think we're going to want to start making actual... let's take a look here. Packaged survival meals. So let's go ahead. Details. 0.5, 24 work. And it gives us 0.9. So I believe that's the same as our cooked meals as far as... See, that one only requires 0.5 and 5 work and gets us 0.9. This one requires 0.5 of each plus 24 work and still only gets us 0.9. So to make packaged survival meals, it's going to cost us twice as much food per... You know, we have to use twice as much in to get the same amount out and a lot more work. That makes packaged survival meals, as far as I'm concerned, kind of bad. But we noticed the pemmican was also pretty poor. So again, maybe we're better off just doing, you know, we jump from spot to spot. We make up a cooler. We launch some food up there. We move everybody up. Something along those lines. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm not sure how we get to the North Pole at the moment, is what I'm saying. Mostly just because we have way too many people. If we had all cannibals, it would be easy, I think. Because we could work our way up and raid each section, right? In fact, we could still do that. We could take just our cannibals, raid our way up, do a butchering spot and a cooking spot, make simple meals, move up to our next spot, and just work our way up spot by spot that way by raiding other people's camps. But we've only got the 5 cannibals. And that makes it a little more difficult. Or alternatively, we take people that can live off of live plants and flowers, like our equine people, equiums and bee people. And kind of same thing. They can eat just fine off of, we take corn, right? We get plenty of corn in there that they could take with them. That might not be bad either. So I see ways of getting different groups up differently. I'm just not seeing a way to get kind of a large number of our people up. And the other option is maybe what we do instead of making a bunch of full-time camps, maybe we leapfrog and we just build some stopover camps that we then stock with fuel and launch pads. And we can launch from one to the next, to the next, to the next, and we can create a whole chain of them up. But we don't worry about trying to stay there for a long period of time. I don't know. Or do we just try to get one person off planet? Do we just try to get our original 5 up and out? Or original 4 now, I think. Right? Erie, Joseph, Caro, and Gerardo, I think, are our original 4 of our original 5, because Greenlight is an Equium. So clearly that was the beginning of our add-ons. I don't know. Or, and I think this is what we're going to do right now. Let's just go ahead. Options. And crank the difficulty up. I think that's it. Running background, that's fine. Storyteller. Let's stay with Randy, but let's go up to let's go up to Extreme. Let's see what happens. I don't know that I've ever played on Randy on Extreme before. This may be the end right here. This may be the point where we say this is where it all went horribly, horribly wrong. So yeah, let's see what happens there. So at the moment, we do have a little bit of food put away. We've got 74 meals made. We've got 952 raw food. We do have hay for the animals, and we'll get more of that as we go. It's the 11th of April, May, which means winter starts in 4 days. So there's not going to be a lot more food put away here before winter hits. We do have lots of chickens, which should hopefully start to be being butchered. You can see here we got lots and lots and lots of them. If we check our manager, we should see, you know, we've got 8 out of 2 for adult males. So we're going to start butchering those. We're doing okay for juveniles, but as they start to get older, we'll start cutting them down. So that'll start to happen here fairly soon, I'm guessing. And we'll see how that goes. Other than a heart attack for a alpaca, we haven't had anything go wrong this episode, knock on wood. One colonist is idle. Who's idle? Rhino, you lazy so-and-so. Let's see what we have set up for Rhino. Okay, the basics. Then he'll grow if there's growing. He'll mine if there's mining. And that's kind of it. He doesn't do any hauling. I mean, we could put a really low-level crafting on him. He's not good at it, but it's possible. Or we could put a really low-level hunt on him and he could do some fishing. That's an option as well. We could have him research, but, you know, we've got these two. I'd rather him not block a spot there. I say we put a low-level hunt for him there. We'll do just a 4 for that. And if all of the fishing piers are covered, we'll put a 4 in there and he can do stonework or something like that. There we go. And let's draft and undraft him. Get him to work. He's going to sow an area. Okay. I don't know that we're going to pull in much more. But it doesn't hurt. So we're probably not going to get more corn in. 53%. Temperature's already down too low. That's not growing. Anything else? Non-ideal. Some of this stuff is still growing, just not as fast as we'd like. It's not a problem with the hay grass. Some of these things eat live plants, so that's good. 74% for this. We're so close, but we're only getting a growth rate of 30% right now because of the temperature. We are down to 37 degrees out there, so we're beginning to get people. Oh, where's the fire? Oh, on it right away. Good job, Erie. We are probably going to have to take Rhino off of his nudist thing for a little while. We'll give it a few more days. We'll give it till winter, it looks like, because we are still getting some outdoor temperatures. All right, we finished medical production. We can make medicine from herbal medicine, nutrimine, and cloth. Research screen. Whoops, that changes that, but not this. Geothermal. Oh, we need refining, right? Did I get refining? Smithing. We need refining to make fuel. There we go. Then maybe geothermal. We do have geothermal right there, although power's not been an issue for us. Because we're not using guns, essentially. So, have to keep an eye on the outdoor temperature, 36 right now. Of course, it's night, so we're not getting anything there. Now we could, and this might be a good idea, come out here and get us some muffalo. Winter's here. I don't think that's a bad idea. We're just going to hunt that entire herd. We might be better off going after, you know, the deer or something. Major break risk, Scarlet. Sorry, Scarlet. I'm working on it. Oh, we're getting some chickens up there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn this off for now. I am, however, going to turn on maybe the pigs. We got 5 wild boar there. Let's turn hunting on those. All right, now we're beginning to lose plants due to the cold. I'm going to go ahead and stop allowing sowing. There's no point at this, at this juncture to keep sowing and losing stuff. It's just a waste of work time. So we'll see. Look at all that. Oh my gosh. We do have a couple beds left over. Last I checked, we had a couple pregnant alpacas too. It looks like we're down to 1 pregnant alpaca, but we have a new alpaca baby. Let's go ahead and get him trained up. Where is that hen? guess it's one of these. I don't know. Rooster. Beats me. Beats me. Okay. Already down to 27 meals. Didn't we have 70 last time I looked? You know what? You know what's about to happen? We are going to... I think we need to cut down on all of the animals by quite a bit. So we'll hang on to these for a moment because they're still young, they're still growing. But let's we'll hang on to Austin. Okay. But I think we can get rid of Elliot. Sinbad is such a cool name. You know, we're going to keep Sinbad. Probably should keep Romeo, because the whole point is we're going to... and we'll get rid of Cyrano. So we'll get rid of some of these extra males. And... and asphalt. There we go. So that's going to cut that down. Now, let's come up over here. We've got lots and lots of chickens as well, but most of them are little. I don't need more roosters. I know I have it set to hang on to 2, but let's go ahead and get rid of 1 more. This hen, I don't know what's going on with that. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and change our animal manager here. Current chicken adults 5. I'm going to make this 1 and 3. And I don't know that it'll matter, but let's knock this down to 8 and 8, something like that. Alpacas, I've got set 5 female. Let's knock this down to 1. Females, let's knock it down to 3. Juveniles were okay. We'll go ahead and train everything just in case. It doesn't hurt. Butcher excess livestock. We don't care about whether they're trained or not, but we'll hang on to pregnant and bonded ones. We don't want to kill bonded ones. There we go. Losing the rest of our plants due to the cold. That should hopefully get us some more food, aside from the fact that we also queued up the pigs. So that'll help, and that's a lot fewer animals eating food. Look at that, we're down to 8 meals now. That's just insane. I'm kind of thinking about just butchering the rest of the chicks too right now. Just for the heck of it. As winter gets here, as the food gets low. And that is what we're going to do. We are going to just bring it down like that. Hopefully the rest of them will mostly just eat hay. Got lots of hay. And we just got too many people. That's the long and the short of it, guys. We just have too many people. It's great to name everybody, but my gosh. You know, we have all these games where we can't get anybody added, and then all of a sudden we get this one, and we've just got, you know, all the way across the top. It's nuts, I tell you. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to make sure that we restrict animals as well. Animals. I think I'll put the chickens. They can wander if they want, but they can't be. I don't want them in the. I don't want them in the kitchen. They have food in the greenhouse. That's what they should be eating. We're gonna have a party. Info 97 throwing a party. Look at that. Bring everybody in. Smoke a joint, hang out a little bit, and by kitchen I meant they're not allowed in the cooler. I don't want them eating meals. Plenty of hay grass out there. Party's finished. Everybody should get a nice little mood outlet. You can see our moods are pretty good right now. Except for Roman and Mr. Evie. What's his... I know his pretty decent. And what's... Roman's isn't bad either. Okay. That's not good. Little zit. Get our batteries up and running again, hopefully. We got a little bit of wind. Of course, we've got no wind right now, but it is cold outside. Nope, that's not what I want. We'll unforbid it and leave it open. There we go. That'll bring the temperature back down quickly because it is cold outside. So that should help store our keep our meat okay. And we're essentially down. Well, we got food, but it's all cannibalism. So let's take a look real fast. We're using fine meals for cannibalism, but we weren't doing it with cooked meals or with simple meals. But you have to have two components, as we learned. And yeah, at the moment, I think we're going to have to just allow all for now. Because otherwise we're not going to get any meals made. You have to have a meat and a vegetable component for the fine meals. And that's the only thing we were using cannibalism for at the moment. But as you can see, we don't have any vegetables left. So we had plenty of raw meat left that the cannibals would eat, but no meals that anybody else really wanted. Here's some urns. Be nice if we got another trader through here, huh? Let's install our superior urn in there. We've got a good one there. We've got a normal sculpture there. Good sculpture there. Superior. We got some stuff to sell. We want to make sure the place is nice to make up for our cannibalism here. For those that don't like that sort of thing. Alright, I think I'm going to end this episode right here. Thanks for watching, guys. Welcome back. It's good to be back. Let's see what we can do to kind of push this one along or end it one way or the other. It's kind of dragging on a little bit, to be honest, I think. So I'd kind of like to see something happen one way or the other. That's just Gerardo off on his normal. So if you like this one, thumbs up. Hated it, thumbs down. Let me know what you think about our jacking up the difficulty level. We'll see how that goes. I think we're pretty, in the spring, we should switch off and move some people up to another camp. And that's kind of what I think about that. But let me know what you think, and we will do that. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. We will see you next time. May the Force be with you.